All right, we're back on the air here on GJRB Online. Hello, everyone across America, and welcome back to the program, our smooth afternoon here on GJRB Online here on Spreaker. Weather on the 5s, 25 and 45 minutes past the hour on all music shows, 25 and 55 on all talk shows, and, of course, any time in the hour that ends in 5. So if we miss the weather on the 5s window due to a local break, then what we'll do is we just push it over to 45 past the hour and give you our weather at, of course, at 3:45. So we got some more great smooth jazz coming your way here on GJRB Online. So I hope you're enjoying the program wherever you're listening across America. And if you like our show, please hit that like button. Love to hear from you. We got some more great smooth jazz coming up here on GJRB Online. And glad you could be with me today. Got some great jazz for you on the radio, and got some great smooth jazz right here on GJRB Online. We'll have 15-minute music hours today, so kick back and relax and enjoy the music here, our smooth jazz show on GJRB Online here on Spreaker. Thanks a lot for tuning in and enjoying the program. And let's see what we let's take a look at the news headlines this hour. Some of the stories we're covering for you at the GJRB News Desk. And some of the stories we're covering for you right now includes the hurricane. Hurricane Dorian now just hit the coast this morning at Cape Hatteras.
Morning. Hurricane Dorian officially made landfall near Hatteras.
And it looks like it could be a dangerous situation there for him, as we'll be talking about that throughout the afternoon. The story saying that at Cape Hatteras that it's going to be winds excess of 90 miles per hour. And we'll take a look at that on our weather on the 5s and give you an update on that. And it sounds like it's going to be pretty bad for the Bahamas. They're patching up after that storm hit their area, and cleanup efforts right now, and the death toll could rise and this devastating disaster.
One woman came off with another older woman with her in a wheelchair. They had no water, nothing. They had been trapped, obviously, for days. These rescues, most people are coming from Grand Bahama and Abaco Islands. The UN is estimating right now that 70,000 people need immediate humanitarian relief.
And we'll have all these stories and more coming up as we continue this afternoon here on GJRB Online with a complete rundown of all the news stories from the GJRB News Desk. Once again, some of the stories we're covering for you also include some of the other stories that we have coming up for you this afternoon. We'll be bringing to you let's go to that right now from our GJRB News Desk. Some of the other stories that we have coming up include the disaster efforts in that country they're picking up after that storm in the Bahamas, and we're going to have more on that story coming up. Also, the stories coming up this afternoon. President, it looks like the job market, the job report is looking good. We'll have that story about how the job market's going to be. And we'll give you our stock market report, the closing stocks at 4 o'clock. These stories and others coming up at the top of the hour when news breaks. Bottom of the top of the clock to keep you on top. GJRB Online News. I'm Gary J. Russin at the GJRB News Desk. Right now, let's get back into more of that great smooth jazz. This is a great artist by the name of Taisha. This is called Smoothie Street on Smooth Afternoon.
Whether it's baseball, basketball, hockey, even bowling, it's covered on Gary J's sports page. I'll talk about what's going on in the world of sports all over the USA. We'll read you interesting articles about the players and even keep up with the scores of the games going on live. I'll even have guests from time to time and just talk sports. Better than any newspaper page, it comes alive. Gary J's sports page. Join me for sports page at a brand new time, alternating Saturdays at noon on GJRB.
Oh, yeah, good stuff there. That's Dr. Bob's Bebop and Jazz Quartet. I was trying to say that before at the beginning of the show because I wanted to mention the fact that we have Dr. Bob's Bebop and Jazz Quartet on with a brand new song, brand new selection coming up next hour on our Smooth Afternoon show here on GJRB Online. Gary J. Russell with you. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Already posted on all of our social sites right now. Facebook and all the groups. And also on MeWe. Didn't get into the Pinterest, but we'll do that next hour. Hope you'll stay with me for some great smooth jazz. We got a lot of really good stuff coming up this hour and more great music. So keep it here on GJRB Online. But meanwhile, let's take a look at our sports page.
GJRB Sports Page Update starts now.
And let's see, Antonio Brown has issued a statement saying that he is excited about being part of the Raiders. Yeah, he went to the Raiders. No suspension for Raiders coach John Gruden. He says Antonio Brown will play on Monday night. And Raiders Antonio Brown reportedly offering emotional apology for Friday's team meeting. And AB entertained an argument with general manager Mike Mayrock is calling him a cracker. Ooh. Some of the games coming up. Milwaukee playing Chicago Cubs tonight, 7:30. Also, Cleveland against Minnesota, Yankees against Boston, and Washington will play Atlanta. San Francisco playing the Dodgers. And we'll have a look at our sports page coming up again next hour. Sports page updates every hour right here on GJRB Online during the all our afternoon daily programs. Gary J. Sports Page right here on GJRB Online. And along with that, we'll talk about yesterday's pathetic Bears game. What happened there? Well, was that a slow game or what? I was watching the second half. Didn't watch the beginning of the game. Saw some of the footage, but the second half of that game was terrible. And I got to tell you something, folks. It looked like the Bears were trying. They were throwing the ball anywhere. I don't know where they got that Trubinsky, but he just keeps on throwing the ball everywhere. What's up with that? I think he was frustrated last night toward the end of that game because he was not going anywhere, and he just kept on throwing the ball anywhere he felt like it. It just was. It looked like a high school game to me. It was just really, really sad. That was just a pathetic football game. I don't know what's up with these guys, but they are not playing the ball that they usually play. But Chicago Bears. They lost yesterday, of course, to the Green Bay Packers. It was a sad loss. That was really bad. I mean, really. What was that? 10-3. Yeah, 10-3. After they were like 7-3, Green Bay, all the way up until the end. It's like, man, what a game that was, huh? Anyway, let's take a look at our weather on the fives right now. Let's see what's going on in our weather on the fives. And the big news is Hurricane Dorian. It continues to move in the northeastward direction toward the northeast coastline. By Saturday, portions of New England may be impacted at the center of that storm, well offshore. In the meantime, minor and moderate coastal flooding is possible with the storm surge, and damaging winds will continue to move into the southern mid-Atlantic. Brief tornadoes in the eastern North Carolina also is expected. And we're watching that storm pretty carefully. It looks like it's going to move off. I was watching the weather, and it looks like it's moving off. It's already hit the coast of Cape Hatteras this morning at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. It's, I don't know, we'll have to follow that story. Next hour we'll be going into Weather Nation and giving you the update on that. So keep in touch with Weather Nation. We'll have that on, and I will give you all the details on the we'll give you details on what's going on with that storm. Weather Nation next hour. and we'll see what's going on with that hurricane, okay? Because it's that did a lot of damage along with. So you heard the news at the top of the hour. We'll be previewing. They did a lot of damage in the Bahamas. A lot of people left homeless. Death toll rising, and they're expecting to get more information. We'll get more information as we get along with that this afternoon. Gary J. Russell with you. Hope you're enjoying the smooth jazz we're going to bring you this afternoon. And if you like our jazz, again, hit that like button. Always a pleasure to bring you this music. And I love bringing you the jazz here on GJRB Online, here on Spreaker, and all the smooth jazz that you can enjoy. And next hour, brand new music from Dr. Bob's Bebop and Quartet. Also, Larry Ludwig with a brand new tune as well. We've got Larry Ludwig on board. New music from him, which absolutely fabulous, and a whole lot more. So keep it here on GJRB Online, here on Spreaker. Gary J. Russell with you, and smooth afternoon here on GJRB Online, and got great music for you. So keep it here, smooth afternoon on GJRB Online, and this is a fabulous group called Sactuet. And a great theme. It was a theme to TV series. Mike Hammer, remember that? And it was a well-known jazz piece. It's by a group called Sactuet, Harlem Nocturne. Okay, we got news coming up in just a little while here on GJRB Online, and then coming up next hour, new music from Dr. Bob's Bebop and Quartet, and a new one from Larry Ludwig, Stay With Me. Oh, this is a great, fabulous tune. From the late 80s, jazz was getting big on the top 40 charts. There's a group called Double, Captain of Her Heart.
It was
drifting away, not only for a cruise, not only for a day. Too long ago, too long apart, she couldn't wait another day for the captain of her heart. As the day came up, she made a start. She stopped waiting another day for the captain of her heart. Too long ago, too long apart, she couldn't wait another day for the captain of her heart. Too long ago, too long apart, she couldn't wait another day for the captain of her heart. As the day came up, she made a start. She stopped waiting another day for the captain of her heart. Too long ago, too long apart, she couldn't wait another day for